forest road. We're gonna go up now. I see a couple of cars up there, probably people hiking, biking, or whatever. I usually take it slow anyway, but just be on the lookout for them. At the same time, looking for a suitable spot to camp in for the night. I brought Skadi with me because she will be going with me on this next camping trip. We're going to be taking Suzuki as well, so I'll need to get her approval. And with that, after that short drive we just had, I'm going to start heading up the trail and get a camera situated so you guys can check out the scenery. I made it to the first potential camp spot. It's actually pretty nice. I think if I backed up in here, I could probably level it out right behind me. People have been putting some trash here. That's like the biggest thing is this basketball hoop. Maybe I could look and see if there's some way I could actually set it up. Maybe bring a basketball and shoot some hoops while I'm out here. But there are like some cans and stuff, which you're gonna see that probably at any spot along this road because there's not many flat spots to actually stop because it's along a mountain. Yeah, it leaves very few spots to actually kind of pull in like this. There is a trail over here. I don't know if this is an actual trail or just something people have been kind of using over the years. It looks like people have kind of driven up in there maybe with either motorcycles or something else. There is a very loud sound here. I don't know if the phone is going to pick it up, but it sounds almost like a siren or something. I believe I have found the genesis of the very loud sound out here. I knew the cicadas were coming, but I forgot how loud they actually are. It's almost like a siren sound. This is one that's on the hood of my Suzuki. It's just kind of sitting there. See how well we can examine it before it takes off. That is what they look like, in case you've never seen one before. And if you've never heard one before, and this is coming in on this microphone, there's like a deafening siren sound. We got Skadi's running around. I don't know what she's chasing, but Skadi, come. I don't think she'll go too far, but I don't want her seeing a squirrel and just kind of running off. I think it should be fine, but I'd just rather keep her close because I've seen, like I said, a bunch of cars at the beginning, so I know there's people at least hiking up this trail or road. But this one already has, like I said, a decently flat spot. Here, I'll flip this around and show you guys. That's the direction I came from right there, and this pulls off to the left. It's got a little rock wall up there, comes in, The Suzuki's parked in there. So it's a pretty decently sized spot. I think this is one of the biggest areas to pull in. I mean, unfortunately, other people found it too, which I'll bring a bag and clean it up. If I do decide to come back here, I might just stop in no matter where I decide to camp along this road and just clean this place up a little bit. Coming back through, that's the trail off to the right a little bit. There is a small burn ring. People have left wood here. I imagine I could probably cut it up or burn it. And then we have this basketball hoop. I feel like I might be able to set it up. So instead of looking like a trash dump, maybe look like a small little rec area. But this is spot number one. Just wanted to get out a couple minutes, let Skadi out. She likes getting out and running around, eating grass or whatever dogs do. I'm not going to film the rest of the drive. It's all pretty much the same, and it takes about 40 minutes to get to the top, so I don't really want to record all that. If anything interesting happens, I'll turn it on for you guys. I think the only con with this one here is it's so close to the beginning. I'm really wanting to get something much closer to the top for this, so this may be a camp spot for another time, maybe not the very next time, but we'll see. See you at the next one. That is a pretty big rock. Trying to think of what I can compare it to, but that's why you gotta be careful, I think, walking or driving around. We just had a rain, and it's probably why that came tumbling down. Check it out. I mean, if you had like 5 or 6 good-sized watermelons stacked up together, that's probably about how big that is for reference. That would definitely ruin your day if it hit something of yours. Take another quick break, let Skadi out, let me out. Little pull off here on a cutback or a switchback. There's the rest of the way up, but I don't know if you can hear the water in the background. This is a pretty cool little stop. It's not a huge waterfall, but pretty cool nonetheless. It's a little pull off here on the road. I didn't bring any water, but I knew there was going to be some up here. So she wants a drink. I knew there was going to be plenty of water up here on this road to get for her. This is a pull-off. I don't know if it would be a great spot to camp. I guess I could pull pretty much all the way up next to this rock. I'd be, you know, there's enough room to get 3 or 4 vehicles in that gap, so I wouldn't be blocking any traffic. Cool spot. Probably be cool just to hang out here for an evening, listen to the water, just relax. It's all shaded now. Probably see some traffic going through, but figured I'd stop and show you guys another potential spot. I'm not really sure just because it's not really far off, but I think I could get this small vehicle far enough off the road to where it's not a huge deal. There's nowhere to put a fire. I'd have to buy my own fire pit or something if I wanted a fire. I don't see a ring or anything here. I don't want to make one. Definitely enough room to put maybe a small tarp on one side if I wanted a small awning, or if I don't need one, then I wouldn't worry about it. I found another little pull-off campsite. It actually cuts in off the road, so you're not directly alongside of it. There were a couple more of like that where the road kind of just widened and you could potentially stealth camp there or truck camp there without too much issue. I wouldn't feel comfortable pitching a tent there. Some people might. Not really what I'm looking for, but I'm gonna flip you around and show you this one. This one is to the left, just like the last one was. It cuts back in to the mountainside, so I'll flip you around and let you check it out. There's the road as it comes up, so I came from this direction and then up the road here, so it's right there. The only thing is it's kind of a bit sloped there. I have like some of those ramps that you use for vehicles to do like oil changes or work on your vehicle under if you don't have a lift. The road continues up there, but I know we're getting pretty close to the top here, so this is another one. This is a second viable camp spot. I mean, if I came up here and for some reason all these were taken, I would definitely just sort of truck camp along the road, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone camping here yet. So like I said, you just go right in there, and if nothing else, I could probably turn the vehicle around because I actually sleep with my head towards the front of the vehicle and then have it facing in instead of out. But this is quite a bit off the road. I mean, it's probably about 6 or 7 feet off this trail, and then it's pretty wide. You can open both doors, and then we've got pretty good area right behind it too. No firing. I probably wouldn't want to start a fire. I'm probably going to have to invest in sort of a portable or pop-up fire pit. But yeah, this is the second spot I would camp for sure in the Suzuki on this forest road. We will see you at the next spot. I got the third spot. I'm not sure if there's another one up there or not. We're definitely gonna go all the way to the top and make sure. This is one of the ones I don't think I remember seeing before. It's not at a 90-degree angle like the other ones were, where it's kind of tucked back in. It runs alongside it, but it goes up away from the road, so there is a little bit of trees in between this forest road and where I'd be camping. So again, I'll show you where I came in and what it looks like. I came from that direction, and there's the Suzuki up there, and I'll just kind of spin you around. Road continues up, so I come up this way and then back down here, which if you're not familiar with the area, it's a little nerve-wracking because there's a significant drop-off right there, so just kind of pay attention and keep my wheels where everyone else has already driven. So it backs up under this flat spot and up a little bit, so we're overlooking the road. I could probably maneuver it a little bit so it's a little straighter. It's kind of angled towards the driver's side, but front to back it seems level. And then there is evidence of a fire there, so this is a spot people have camped at. So I know we're getting close to the top. I've been driving for a little while now, but there may be another spot closer. We'll see. I know that we're on top of the ridge. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this through the trees. Probably won't do it justice, but we're on top now, and it's not much farther to the fire tower. This may be the spot unless I find one closer. Basically, I'm gonna go all the way to the top And as I come back down, even if I see one on the way up closer, pretty much the closest spot to the top I find to park this thing and sleep in it for the night will probably be the one I pick next. But I could definitely see myself coming back up and checking out this spot, the one before it, and the first one. They all seem pretty cool. The first one to me actually seems the coolest if it didn't look like sort of a dump area, which I will clean up when I'm there, at least all the trash I can find, and maybe stack that wood up. Like I said, probably see if I can set that basketball hoop up and even bring a basketball, shoot around, something to do while I'm out here. And then I'm just going to continue on up the road until we get to the parking area of the fire tower. I'm not going to go to the fire tower today. I'll save that for the camping video. But yep, we're going to head right up the road there, see what else we can find. That spot was the last one until we got to the parking area for the fire tower. Stopped in from the future to confirm. It was 4 minutes to drive from that parking lot back to the very last campsite that I filmed, the one where I backed in with the drop off. The gate is right behind me. That's where you need to get out of the vehicle and start walking up. I don't remember how far of a walk it is. It's not too terrible, but it is very steep at one point. The idea is to drive up here, check out the fire tower around maybe sunset. Hopefully we get a clear night so we can see, and then just come back down to that last site I showed you guys and then camp overnight with Skadi. So if you're interested in that, stick around. That video will be coming out. We did discuss it. This campsite will be okay. It is Skadi approved. She said the views are pretty good and the distance to the parking lot of the watchtower or fire tower is very small. I didn't really want to drive too far back down this mountain in the dark, which is why I wanted one close to the top, since I will be here filming at sunset. That's gonna wrap up this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.